G'day guys, welcome to the round 11 review. Now we scored 1,996, total score of 23,025 and a season rank of, about 9,000. I didn't really do much in the rankings really. We lost about 80 and still top 5% overall score. And what was really surprising was the 4 out of 10 league wins. Didn't see that one coming. I can't believe how competitive all my leagues are. I'm getting belted in most of them, which is kind of ironic as I'm a man with my own Supercoach YouTube channel. But, that's kind of just whatever. We'll get straight into the video and see where we're at coming into round 12. Backline, really good. Sicily, nice. We got Haynes loophole for Neil. Good in theory, but look at that. Watson didn't play. Could not believe that. And then Rivers, I didn't know he played until the end of the game. There's nothing I could do about that. Pretty shattering, but we're going to finish our backline this week, and I'll run you through my plans later on in the video. Jordan Ridley was just about the best man on ground last night. He's an absolute treat to watch. Call me biased, call me whatever, but he's the best defender in the comp, and I thought he was way better than a 124. And I'm going to say that every week because I simply just do not care. Love the bloke. And I spoke a couple of weeks ago, it might have been the podcast with DR, but I've got the Anzac Day Guernsey for 2020 without a number, and you know what? We're going to get the number 14 on the back of it. I'm sold on Ridley, and no doubt I'm going to pick him next year. Absolute weapon of a player. Tom Stewart, solid. Sam Doherty, I can't believe this, guys. I just can't believe what's going on with this guy. Look at this. I mean, seriously. He hasn't scored the ton since Essendon. He went bang, 185. How good's this bloke? And then, not really ideal. I want to trade him. I seriously do, because I do not tolerate that shit from my lineup. Now, I was actually on the phone last night to Supercoach with DR. Speaking of him, before I get into that, I just want to give him a massive shout out. Congratulations, mate. You've hit the 1K subscribers. Couldn't be more happy for you. You've done such a good job with your videos, and you're a great teacher for Supercoach, and a lot of blokes get around you, so much deserved, mate. But I was talking to him last night about Sam Doherty, and I think Carlton have a lot of defenders going around. I think it's like Williamson played when Doherty started underperforming. Petreski-Seton's been going in the back line. I can't really remember off the top of my head. I'll just have a quick look while we're at it. There's been a few. Casbolt's been playing full back. I'm just scrolling around having a gander here. And then, look at these guys. Simpson, Wiedering, Plowman. And I think they shared around a little bit. And, Carlton don't really look to be sideways kicking that much anymore. And they're playing a little bit more of attacking brand of footy, which I think does affect Doherty's scoring. But I don't know, I think it's fine for now. I'll just hold him at D6 and luxury trade if I can towards the end of the year. Might even be able to loophole him with Will Day. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is an option at the moment. We're going to the midfield now. You VC'd Neil, you're taking that every day of the week, but I got that one wrong with McRae, but it was really 50-50. Who do you go for? Probably should have gone McRae in his form, but Lachie Neale, he should be averaging 160 without the De Boer tag. I mean, just take a look at this. I mean, seriously, the bloke hasn't scored below 130 at all this year, because we're not counting this game. 87, De Boer, whatever, that's fine. But look at this. His worst score was 130 against Port Adelaide. So when you talk about absolute jets, I think this guy is right up there. And he's probably a no-brainer for the Brownlow. We know that already. But realistically, what I'm trying to get at is you're always going to go Neil over McRae. But McRae absolutely killed it. Had a great game. And I can't believe he's just under 700k. You never would have seen that one coming. In a million years, when you talk about 2020, it's been such a slump in many ways. Bonampalli's starting to find form. Viney didn't play. Really frustrating. No more Demons players for me next year. I say that now, but I'll probably end up playing Gawn and Petrarca. But I just can't deal with it. I really can't. They are so unreliable. It is not even funny. So Viney was frustrating not to have. I didn't get a donut there. I had Schoenberg, thank God, come on for him. Yeah, super lucky, but yeah, we've got a problem there. We need Viney to play, there's no doubt about that, and we need Gawn to play. I have a plan for him. I'm not going to trade him out this week, but if he isn't playing, I have a plan, and you guys probably won't like it. We'll get into that later on in the video. Cripper, whatever, I don't care anymore. Pickett's gone this week. Brad Hill was an absolute disaster of a trade, but we'll deal with him later. And Brad Close he was pretty good. Thought he underperformed a little bit, but I think his job security might be pretty good. They do like him. Looks great with the long sleeve hoops. And they get around him, so that's good. We can chuck Kelly back on the ground for him, just as we're giving him some praise. And we get rid of Sam Simpson as well. I think they're sort of just maxed out. I think he might be injured. I've got no idea. But yeah, just under 300k. It's probably a good time to get rid of him. And Rux, whatever. Pretty boring. I don't really want to talk about it. Got another donut there. Draper didn't play. I lost my fucking mind when he didn't play. I was absolutely gutted. I do understand why, though. I mean, Jared Witts is one of the, not the best ruckman in the comp, but he's probably one of the strongest. I reckon he's the most difficult ruckman to get a hit out on. And Draper's only a skinny guy, not that strong. Belchambers was okay because he has more muscle. He can sort of push him out of the way. I think that's why we picked him instead. Who the Bombers got this week? St Kilda. Yeah, he might get a run against Ryder or Rowan, but we'll see how we go. I think it's good bench cover anyway. We just need him to play 4 or 5 games and move him on, really. But we'll see how we go with that one. Forward line, the fucking cement bag. Oh my God, this bloke is elite. Yeah, getting a bit carried away here, but I'm so happy with this pick. He is the only positive aspect to come out of my forward line this year, and I'm absolutely all over him. I'm going to pick him next year, I think, in the midfield. It's just such a no-brainer. He's probably, I've said it before, he's probably Neil's only threat to take the Brownlow off him. He's having an All-Australian year, and he will play All-Australian, I think. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I love him. He's an absolute freak machine to watch. He just does it all, and it's about time he's playing like this. Martin, whatever, who cares? I bought in Greenwood. Probably didn't need to. He did have another price drop, but I rate him a lot. I don't know. I just think he's a great contested midfielder. I think the Suns are pretty good. He'll bounce back, no doubt about that. Had a few bad games there, but I think he responds. Bailey Smith, I don't like to see that, and Simkin lost his shit a bit as well. We've got Rankin there. I'm going to hold Rankin. I wanted to trade him out, but he just keeps going up in coin. If the bloke's going to average close to 80, he might be a keeper. That is crazy of me to say that, but we'll just see how we go. I think he will be definitely my last upgrade. I'll try to save a little bit of coin on my last trade, and then just a straight up one trade from him to, I don't know who, to be honest. Maybe Whitfield or someone like that if they have a bad game. I don't know how it's going to happen. It's hard to predict these things. But yeah. So, the trades for this week. Well, this is what we're going to do. It has to be done. We're going to get rid of Simpson and Pickett. And what are we doing here? So we're going to flip Rivers in the midfield. I think he's fine in there. We just leave him. And we're going to get in. So I want Whitfield. I really do. But he just keeps going up in price. I missed that window. And there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. And to finish my back line, I'm going to get in Rory Laird. Now, this is George's man. He reckons that Laird's going to be playing a lot of midfield. And the Crows seem to be playing better footy. I know they haven't won a game yet, but they were really threatening with him in the guts. And I think he's a great selection. He's got a break even of like 10 or something like that. I don't know, probably not 10. I'll suss that out in a minute. 14. So he's a definite guarantee to jump up in price. And you would have seen it in George's review, but who knows what he's going to average if he keeps playing midfield, because he's played a lot of defence, hasn't really worked out. So yeah, I don't mind this as a selection, so we're just going to get him in. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, jump on him while I can. I keep missing out on these opportunities. So we're going to get in Jack Bartel. I think this is an obvious pick. So a lot of you may not know this, but he was a predicted top 10 pick in the 2018 Super Draft. Now, blokes will be like, that's bloody crazy. I think he was the number one contested midfielder of that draft. Yeah, he played All-Australian against North Melbourne VFL, I think, with like Sam Welsh and Baz and all those boys. And yeah, he's just a dominant inside bull. The reason he slid so far down the draft, he got taken at pick 41 for St Kilda. He had a really bad back problem, and that really limited his chances of getting drafted. The talent was definitely there. Yeah, really well built, fully contested inside midfielder. So I think he's a perfect player to have in our sides. Yeah, I've always rated him. I'm not sure why he didn't play a lot earlier. Not sure if he's just getting over injuries now. But yeah, as a result, he's a great selection and definitely a guy you want in your side. So yeah, I rate Bartel immensely. I think he's an absolute gun of a player. So if he doesn't play this week, I'd be very surprised. And yeah, so that's sort of where we're at coming into this week now. So my plans for Gawn. So this is what we're going to do. So for some reason or another, wake up Saturday morning and realise he's a late out, he's not playing and all that sort of stuff. To save some coin, because he's so expensive, and I'm pretty sure this man's got the highest break even under the sun. He gets about 240. Yeah, 241. So that's not good at all. If he plays, it's fine. Like, I mean, we just hold him. He's an absolute weapon. But if he doesn't play, because we can't really afford to do that, yeah, I was talking about this on the phone with DR last night, and I don't mind it. So what I will be doing, if Gawn doesn't play, is getting in the Big O. Now, a lot of blokes will just be like, are you absolutely kidding me? I mean, you're losing the plot, Spills. That's just the worst trade ever. But just bear with me. Now, Oscar McInerney has that DPP swing with Charlie Conman, and he's versatile, can go in the forward line and in the ruck, and that's what I like about him. He's got a 3-round average of 110, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what my internet's doing here. Here we go. We'll just have a look at his 3-round average here. It's been really good. He's been a serviceable player. Yeah, DR nearly jumped on him a few weeks ago, got cold feet. He's been a great selection, and he's held his own pretty well against good opponents. So, yeah, look at that. So, yeah, his 3-round average has been around 110, which we definitely like that. A couple of good scores, couple of putrid scores there, but look, his form's been really good. He looks to be getting a lot of the honours in the ruck. Stefan Martin is out for the year, and I think he had a lot to do with Oscar's terrible scores. So that is very promising. And he's a good forward as well. So when he goes forward, he takes contested marks, and he's generally a very reliable set shot goal. So it's a bit of a shot in the dark, I know, but he's very cheap. His job security in the rucks are very elite. He goes forward and he does a little bit of everything. He's very versatile, so I can sort of just, if Draper plays or something like that, I can sort of just flip him in the forward line for Rankin if I trade him out and sort of work around it as I want. But yeah, that's sort of my logic for this week. We'll see how we go though. Probably won't go through with it, but it's nice to think outside the box and have some options coming in. But yeah, I'll just about end it here, guys. It's getting a little bit long now. Look, I hope his side goes really well for round 12. It's getting to that point of the year where we're just about to finish our sides. So really exciting times. DR and I will look to get another podcast going very soon, just to sort of chat about, well, the first half of the year, really. Maybe a little bit of a review coming in, but we'll wait and see. We'll have a chat about it and see how we go. But yeah, that's just about it from me today, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.